Hi, it's Grace, and I'm going to talk to you today about something a little bit different. Usually I'm talking about crochet, but in my last video I mentioned something about diamond painting, and I had several people tell me they were interested in seeing some of my diamond paintings and learning how to do it and what to do. Some of you guys had told me that you were already diamond painting. Some of you said you're interested in learning more about the craft. Some of you said you had ordered a diamond painting and were a little bit kind of nervous about starting it. That's kind of how I felt when I did my first one. I'm like, are they going to stay? How does it stick? What do I do? So I watched several YouTube videos, and I'm hoping that I can show you some things that I've learned along the way. First of all, when you get your diamond painting, I get most of mine from AliExpress, and so do a lot of other people because they're usually cheaper. I have bought some off of Amazon also. This is one I'm going to show you that I have finished and have already framed. It was very easy to put it in the frame, and I'm not sure how well you can see the sparkle of the diamonds. You're probably seeing a lot of reflection because I have it under glass. But my husband loves birds, so I did this one for him. Bluebirds is one of his favorites. This is another one I did. This was the first one I did, and I ordered this one off of Amazon. I have not decided. This one is made with rhinestones. You don't find this type very often. Most of them are made from resin drills. And drills is another name for diamonds. So sometimes I say diamond, sometimes I say drill, so that you know what I'm talking about. I haven't decided whether I'm putting this under glass or if I'm going to mount it on a foam board. But I'm going to give you some tips on how to make sure your diamonds stay and how to clean them. Okay, first of all, when you get your package, you're going to get, this was rolled up, but I have flattened it out somewhat. One of the things I do to flatten mine out is to roll it in the opposite direction. If it was rolled the other way, I just roll it in the opposite direction, and many times it will make it lie flat. That's what I did to it for this. I just rolled it in that direction, and sometimes I go, let me turn this down so you can see. Whoops, a little too much. I just rub it against the edge of the table. My thing is being top heavy today. Now, this one is covered with an opaque, but when you pull this down, you will uncover your picture. And I'm not sure how well you can see the symbols on there, but that's where you're going to stick your drills. As you can see, this is a 35 by 35 centimeter. If you get a very tiny one, you will not get as much detail in it. If you have a lot of detail in your painting, you want to get a bigger one. This is the one, this is what the picture will look like. It's a little girl, and there's a yarn tree over there. Wouldn't that be fabulous to have a yarn tree? And she has on her mittens, but I picked this one because I normally do talk about crochet on this channel, and as you can see, I'm obsessed with yarn. But a yarn tree and the little girl, a friend of mine had this one, and I'm like, I want to get that one too. So I'm going to explain what all of these things are on the side, because this is very important. This is going to tell you where to place your drills. You're going to get a package that looks like this. Inside that package are your tools. And it comes with a tray, some wax, and a pen, a drill pen. The wax is what you put inside the drill pen to make the diamond stick. Now, I already have one done. I have found something that works for me better than the wax. Very sticky. Now, some people use that sticky tack or ticky tack, whatever you want to call it, in blue or whatever. But I got some floral sticky clay. This is the stickiest stuff I think I have ever touched in my life. Florist sticky clay, excuse me. I ordered this off of Amazon. I think it was about $8, but this will probably last for years because look how much there is on this roll. So, anyway, this is what it looks like. Sticky, sticky, sticky. And what I do is I take my pen and I just stick it down into that. See, I kind of made a little, and I do the same thing with my wax. I just stick it down in there, and sometimes I'll scoop a little bit of it up. Then what you want to do is take it with your fingers and kind of push it on into that hole. So, this is loaded and ready to go. This end of the pen, I don't use this because I like to do mine one at a time. This one, you can put your sticky wax or tacky, whatever tacky things you're using. You fill this up and you can pick several up at one time. They need to all be the same color. And if you have an area that has a lot of the same symbols, you can take that and place it onto your, see how sticky this is? It's very sticky. If it's not sticky, it's not going to work. That's the part where the diamond sticks. Now you're going to get packages in there that look like this, and there are numbers on them. Not sure if you can see. This one is 3041. These are DMC numbers. So if you do embroidery or cross stitch, this is just like if you were getting embroidery thread. It uses the same numbers. So, okay, this is 309. On this paper, I have already gone through and checked to make sure all the colors were there. What I do is I take this out. This number right here is the DMC code. So I find that package. Let me pick this one up right here. Okay, this one is 915. So I want to find 915 on here. It's right here. Okay, it says 915. And next to that, it tells you how many diamonds are in that bag. And then it also tells you how many bags you should have. This says I should have 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, working from these little bags, I would not recommend. I'm going to show you some ways that I store mine. Let me get these out. I'm just going to shove them back over here on my table so that they're out of my way. But you see how they come, and you need to check that. First thing, when you open your diamond painting, you check and make sure you have all of your drills. Because if you don't, you're not going to be able to finish. And if you don't have all of them, you need to contact the person you bought it from, whether it's Amazon, one of the companies on AliExpress. You just email them and let them know I'm missing, and tell them the code and how many you're missing. But like I said, it will tell you the DMC code. The number next to it tells you how many of those drills you should have. And the next line way over here tells how many packages you should have. Okay. And this picture is a picture of what it is. Now, not all of them come with this. Sometimes, like this one I have right here that I'm working on, it did not come with a packing slip like that. Everything was on the canvas. Right here they're in order from 1 to 40. This just shows the color. Then here is a symbol. You look for these symbols on your canvas to know where to put your drills. Right here is the DMC number, and over here tells you how many you should have. Now theirs came, it didn't have how many bags because they actually came in Ziploc baggies, but I moved them into another type of container that I like to use, and I'll show you that right now. When I first started, I got these containers because I didn't have a lot on the Bluebird, and what I did, I bought these on Amazon, and each one comes out, and what I did was I put the number on there because on that one it was by number on the canvas. I had 1, 2, 3, and I put them in order, and then I had a second one because there were 23 colors, and some of them were letters, and that's what you looked for on the canvas. These were all that I had left over. As you can see, it's a bunch. So that's how I first started. Then I found another method that I thought was kind of neat, and that's how I have these done. This one is inexpensive if you want to do that. These drills, this one did come with a sheet, and I went through and I checked all of them. This is what I'm going, it's the earth, and it's open, and it's got a butterfly. I just thought it was gorgeous. But this is what I did. I took each of those little bags, and I bought my own little Ziploc baggies, and then I took a piece of paper. I just cut some paper, just regular printer paper. You could use an index card, whatever you want to use is fine. And what I did was I put the DMC code, I put the number 20 because that is the number that's on here. There's number 20, and it is 827, so I've written 827, and then right there it shows me the symbol. So I drew a picture of the symbol. I think next time I'm going to cut this apart and tape the symbol onto this. Of course, it is kind of small, but the symbols are not that difficult to draw. Some of them have symbols, some of them, like this one has an X for the symbol, this one has a downward arrow. They weren't difficult, and the reason I put it on paper is that I can change these bags out and use them again. So I just put them in a bigger baggie, and I also put this in there so I know which one of these drills, which picture it goes with. So that's another way that you could store your diamonds in order to do your painting. Now, this next one I'm going to show you is my favorite way. And I found these boxes look just like this. There are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. I was thinking there was more than that inside the box. Anyway, what I do is I'm going to show you some that I've done. I got these off of a place called Harbor Freight. It's a tool store. So you can find all kinds of ways to, whatever is easiest for you. You can find all types of things to store your diamonds in. You can look up bead storage on Amazon. You can look up tool storage on a, like a tool site. But I got these from Harbor Freight, which is a tool place. And this is how I ended up storing them. You noticed they were one on top of the other. And I didn't like that because it was too hard for me to try to find them. So this is how I store them, like this. I turn them on their side. And this picture, this big one I'm doing, has 40 colors. So I was able to get those in here. So let me take this out and show you. Okay, here's color number 1. And what I did is I put the number 1, because that's the number on the canvas, and I put the DMC number. So when I finish this, if I do another painting, I can put the same colors in there. And I also put the number 1 on the side, and that's how I put it down, so that I don't have to turn it over. And I didn't want them stacking, because then I couldn't find them. So this was very handy. The only thing I'm going to do next time is I'm going to draw the symbol, because like I said, this one did not come with a paper. If it had, I would have cut that symbol off and put it on here. But it's just as easy to draw it. They're not difficult symbols. And this is what I use to put my... These are the stickies I use. You can get these at Walmart. You can get. I get a lot of my stuff off of Amazon, just because I can see it and get it all at one time. Don't have to walk all over the store. This is the bigger one, and that is a size 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch. And these are smaller. These are the ones I put on the side, and those are 5/16 inch by 1/2 inch. There's 1,100 labels here, 525 here. And you can use those to label anything. So, this is my favorite way so far of storing them. But there are so many different ways out there. Oh, I forgot to show you. I also put the DMC number on the side. So, when I finish with another painting along the line, the colors should match. I'll check it first before I put it in there, but they should match from any painting that you do, because it should follow the DMC color code. Okay. Another tip that I'd like to give you, because this is one that I had to do right away. When I hold a pencil, a pen, or whatever, I squeeze so tight. So I bought pencil grips. These are fantastic. I like these the best. I did get those round, soft, they're kind of bumpy like a caterpillar, but this one, very comfortable, and it doesn't slide up and down on your drill pen. Okay, let me put some of these things back where they belong before I forget what I've done. Well, oh, here it is. This is the one that has the earth. So I want to put the picture. Always label it so you know which ones you have. What I did on the top of these boxes, I'm going to show you a picture of the one I'm working on, because it looks a lot like my dog. Let me show you a picture. Okay, this is one of my dogs. He is a Yorkie Poo, and he's a mess. He thinks he's the boss in the house. So I found this painting, this diamond painting, and I'm like, okay, that looks like Napoleon Bonaparte, and he thinks that he is boss. So that's the big one that I'm working on right now. Let me show you two a little smaller. I don't know if you could see it very well. And yeah, it's huge. This one is 50 by 50 centimeters. The bigger you get, the bigger canvas you get, the more detail you will get. And this is how much I've done so far on this one. I've also done this much. As I'm working, I fold those pieces of paper back a little at a time. When I'm finished, I cover it until I no longer have any sticky spots. Now I'm going to show you the thing that has saved me the most, and that is a light board. Before I discovered the light board, you notice I wear glasses, and they are progressive lenses, so it does go down to make things where I can read. These some of these symbols were so tiny I couldn't even see it. So I grabbed a pair of my husband's cheap reading glasses, and I just put them right on top of my glasses. And yeah, they showed up. It showed up so much better. Or the other thing I do, since I'm so nearsighted, I took my glasses off and I bent way down like this. Well, that's not comfortable. So I had seen a lot of people talking about light boards, and this is what it looks like. You push the button and it lights up. It's got lights. A lot of people use these to trace and do things like that. It's an artist light board. I got mine for $24.99 on Amazon. You can get them cheaper. I liked this one because it would dim and get brighter. So depending on my light above, I can decide. Now I want to show you the difference in looking at these symbols with and without this light board. Okay, this is what I'm looking at when I'm putting my drills down. Those little symbols there. Put it up as close as I can. Okay, they're not very big, and my eyes are not that great, but I want to show you the difference when I put this light underneath it. How much better you can see the symbols. This was a life changer for me. Well, not life changing, but it did help me so much in doing my diamond painting. I didn't find myself being, I can't see when I got finished, or having to grab glasses or whatever. Now, this is all you have to do when you're doing your diamond painting. I left out this number 5. And when I look over here on number 5, I see that it looks like to me, it almost looks like a little house, but it's an upwards arrow. See if you can see that. So I know number 5, I need to fill in all of those with the drill number 5. All you do, I didn't show you all the different trays. I have different trays. This is the one I normally use because this is what I'm used to. But I've seen some that are bigger that I want to get so it'll hold more diamonds at one time. Okay, what you do is you pour your little drills in here. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, they're in all different ways. So what you do is I kind of, I just shake it. You shake it a little bit. Sorry, I got cut off. I shake the tray, then I go turn it down this way. And as you can see, your diamonds or your drills are now in a line. So it makes them easy to just pick it up and go. So let me show you how I do that. I'm going to turn my... Oh, by the way, these light boards have a USB port. So you have to connect it to something with USB on the other end. And what I did, I just bought one of these and plug it in the wall, so it's a lot longer. You can use your computer, you can plug it into almost anything. So I'm going to put it underneath. Now, let me show you how I do this. Okay, got my drill pen. Now, I'm going to show you. Let me pull you in closer. Sorry if I'm making you seasick or whatever here. All right. I'm going to pick these up. Okay, I've got it right here. I don't want to put that tray on the sticky part at all. I'm going to pick it up. Make sure the flat side is down. And I'm looking for that little arrow. There's one right there. It doesn't take, you don't have to push hard. You just push lightly down on it. I didn't pick one up that time. Okay, you push down. Just set it down like this. I hope I'm getting this in the screen because I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, I've got one picked up. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm over here. Sorry. Okay. I'm going to find that and stick it down. And then pick it up and set it down onto that. Pick it up and put it down, just like that. Okay. If your diamonds get moved over like this, I just push it down with my finger. Tweezers, you can pick them up and move them around also, but they're pretty easy to move around. If you get some diamonds that are stuck together, you can take another one of these trays and put it on top and smash it together to, I'll have to show you maybe another video if you're interested in seeing another video. Okay. So if you're interested in me showing you a little bit more doing my diamond painting, I'll be more than happy to do that. I'm sorry this probably was a mess, but if you have questions, please comment below and let me know. I will try to find the answer. If I don't know the answer, I will do my best. If you have any tips, please put them down below. We'd love to hear them. Anyway, if you would like to see another video on me doing some more of my diamond painting, please let me know. And if you've stuck with me this long, I appreciate it. And I'm thinking if you want me to do more diamond paintings, I might just have a little giveaway of a small diamond painting that you could win to try it on your own if you've never done it. Anyway, I'm going to go for now. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you're having a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.